what can we do, us listeners, on a daily basis to get mentally fit?
I would say you have to get naked. So this is my main keynote that I give. This is what I call the Navy SEAL mindset, or 5 secrets to help you think like a Navy SEAL. And so NAKED is an acronym. And so N stands for never quit. And I don't mean never quit smoking or drinking or anything like that. I mean never quit on yourself. Like if you make a promise to yourself, you keep that promise. Or maybe you make it this big audacious goal. Keep the goal. Like maybe it's just so like overwhelming. Chop that thing up into teeny tiny pieces and attack one of those things a day, or 10 of those things a day, until you get to the end. That's what never quit really is all about. A is accept failure. N is never quit. A is accept failure. Failure has been the biggest teacher of my life. I have learned more through failure than I have through success. I like to hurry up and get to failure so I know where my limits are, so I can start pushing those limits and get even better. In buds, you're guaranteed to fail every single day, multiple times a day. So just apply that to your life. I expect to fail. I saw a quote one time. What would you do if you knew you could never fail? What would you do? That's a great question to continue to ask yourself. The K is kill mediocrity, because you know what? We get sucked into this thing. It's scrolling, social media, finding excuses to not attack our goals for the day. And why? Just go work out. Go do the things that you're supposed to do. Keep those promises to yourself. Don't allow yourself to be mediocre. And I say the way that you kill mediocrity is you start off by competing. Compete in kindness, compete in generosity. Can you be the kindest person? Compete in gratitude. I learned a few years ago that gratitude was a superpower. So every day when I get up, I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. 4 of those things are super easy. 4 of those things are like my health, my family, my fitness, or whatever, like opportunities. One of the things, the 5th thing that I always write down is something that has brought me great pain. And you can be grateful for one of the things that bring you great pain. For example, I'm currently in a lawsuit with another company, with a supplements company that uses the word naked. They have a bunch of trademarks and they're suing me for using the word naked in Naked Warrior Recovery. I'm like, okay, let's go. First, I was like, I don't have time or money or the attention. Like, I don't want to deal with this stupid lawsuit because it's frivolous and it doesn't mean anything. You're this multi-million-dollar supplements company coming after a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business whose mission is to end veteran suicide. Really? Okay, let's go. I'm grateful for that opportunity. So N is never quit. A is accept failure. K is to kill mediocrity. E is expose your fears. Fear controls our life. So when we're able to expose our fears, one of my, a good friend of mine, he was also a business coach. He took a company that was doing $300 million a year, barely breaking even. And in 5 years, he sold it for $3.4 billion with a B. You know, one of the things that he would say, and this kind of goes back to kind of talk therapy or things like that. He would say, you know, fear does not exist on paper. And so when he would have these like crazy, like overwhelming things, he would just like write down everything that's bothering him on a piece of paper so he could see it. He's exposing it to the world. And then he would read it back to himself. He's like, really? That's the thing that's bothering me? That's the thing that fear is controlling me? Mark Twain once said that fear is the mastery of fear. It is not the absence of fear. So if you want to live a life free of fear, you have to learn how to control the fear, or so that the fear will no longer control you. And the D is to do the work. So it's never quit, accept failure, kill mediocrity, expose your fears, and do the work. And you have to do the work every single day. So that's what you have to do.